Hello everyone, this is Dr. Gurbuz. Welcome to my video on importing data into SPSS and dealing with data. So let's start with the preparing a code book for our analysis. Okay, so let's go to my PDF file. Okay, let's say this is my questionnaire. Okay, my questionnaire consists of several scales. For example, my first scale is about organizational commitment. So these 5 items actually belongs to organizational commitment scales. Okay, so they are actually in 5-point Likert scale format. And my second scale is about the citizenship behavior. It consists of 6 items. It is also a 5-point Likert type scale. So 5 refers strongly agree, 4 refers agree, 3 refers neither agree nor disagree or neutral, and 2 refers disagree, and 1 refers strongly disagree. And my last scales is about the job satisfaction scales, and it consists of 4 items. And also at the end of my questionnaire I have some demographic questions. The first one is gender. So I have a gender, female and male, and also I have a level of education, and also I have an age. And the last question that I have in my questionnaire is marital status. Okay, so first of all, I should create a code book for my SPSS data analysis. Okay, so how can I create a code book? It is very simple. Let's say this is my code book. Okay, so in code book, actually, I should state what will be my coding scheme for the SPSS data analysis. Okay, so as you can see, the first 5 variable is about commitment. For that reason, I just write here commitment, and my items, my parallel items regarding the commitment are actually a kind of ordinal level of measurement. Okay, so they are ordinal variable. Okay, I just write here ordinal. Okay, and my second portion of scales is citizenship behavior scales. It's also ordinal. And also I have satisfaction scales, which consist of 4 items. They are also ordinal level of measurement. Okay, and also just look at my demographic variables. So I have a gender, which is a nominal variable because it just labels the categories. Okay, so it means that I'm gonna assign 0 for the female and 1 for the male. Of course, you can assign different numbers. It's up to you. Okay, for the second variable, we have a level of education. It's a kind of ordinal variable because it ranks the education level from high school to the graduate level. So for this variable, I'm going to assign 0 for the high school and below, and 1 for the bachelor degree, and 2 for the graduate degree. And third variable is age. Okay, so I'm going to measure age in terms of racial level. Okay, so because I will assess it directly. And the last variable that I have for the demographic questions, marital status. So I'm gonna measure marital status as a married and single, and I will assign 0 for the married and 1 for the single. So this is my code book or coding scheme for the data analysis. So guys, let's go to the Excel sheet. Okay, so this is my Excel sheet. Let's assume that we gather our data via an online tool such as Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, etc. Okay, so and we have this data in Excel format. Of course, it might also CSV format. Doesn't important. We can import this data as well. No problem. So how can we import our data from Excel into SPSS? So let's take a look at our data in Excel. So as you see at the first column, this is my ID. Okay, so it represents the ID numbers of my observation, my respondents. So totally I have 182 observation, okay, or response from my respondents. And first 5 column is about the commitment scales, okay, and following 6 items is about the citizenship behavior, and the remaining 4 items is about the job satisfaction scale, okay. And also I have a gender variable, I have education, I have age, and I have marital status, okay. So next step, I'm gonna import all these data from Excel into SPSS. Okay, so let's go to the SPSS. This is my SPSS. It's a blank sheet. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, just go to File, okay, and then go to Import Data. So I'm gonna import from Excel. So in that case, I'm gonna select Excel. Okay, then we should find our data, which is actually, found in my YouTube file. Then I will select this one, then just click open. Okay, it takes a couple of seconds for SPSS to read my Excel sheet. Okay, it's about to read, and then you will see the screen. Okay, you will just hit the OK, and SPSS will import my data from Excel. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, so as you can see, so it was my first column, it was about ID, and my following 5 variable was about the commitment, and my following 6 variable was about the citizenship behavior, and the remaining 4 is about the job satisfaction, and I have gender, education, age, and marital status. Okay, just click the variable view. You can also see our variable from here. So I have commitment, citizenship behavior, satisfaction, gender, education, age, and marital status. Okay, so as you can see, all of the not all of my variable in numeric. Some of them are numeric. For example, my liquor types are numeric, okay, as you can see, but my other variable, for example, gender, education, marital status, are not actually numeric. They are string. The first thing, I should convert my string data into numeric data in SPSS, otherwise I cannot do any analysis. Okay, so first of all, I should recode all my string variable into numeric variable. Okay, so but before it, so let's see, this is my liquor type scales. Okay, as you can see, I have the numbers data, okay, but I don't have any values for the liquor type scales. First of all, I should just state my values and label for this scale. Okay, so first of all, I shall go to the label. Just click here. Okay, values here. Just click the 3 dots, and remember our go to the coding scheme code book. As you see, 5 strong agree, 4 agree, 3 neutral, 2 disagree, and 1 strongly disagree. So I should give some labels to my liquor scales items. So 1 strongly disagree. Okay, so strongly disagree. Okay, click OK. So let me see what is the problem. Okay, I should. Okay, so let's put 2, which will disagree. Okay, and 3 neutral. Okay, and 4 for the agree, and the 5 for the strongly agree. Okay, so it's ready. Okay, so I'm gonna do same thing for the other liquor type items. So I will copy it from here, then I will just paste here. So they are ready. Also, then I should actually change their level of measurement. Remember that all these kind of variable are not nominal, but should be ordinal. For that reason, I should change the measure into ordinal. Ordinal. Just copy this 3 and here. Okay, copy the ordinal variable and paste here, and also paste here. Okay, so ordinal. Okay, so my liquid items are ready. As you can see, just click here. So as you can see, those are the labels and those are the values. Okay, but what about the other variables? Remember that I have also gender. Okay, but it is string, education string, marital status also string. So I should actually convert all this string into numerical value. Okay, so to do that, what I'm gonna do, I shall go to the transform menu. Okay, just click recode into same variable. Okay, just select the gender. Okay, click the old and new values. So what was my old value? Remember my coding scheme. Okay, so I'm gonna assign 0 for the female and 1 for the male. Okay, so the female should be 0, right? So my new value will be 0 at. And for the male, remember from my code book, it should be 1. So then I should add this one. Just hit continue, hit the OK. So let's go to do my variable and data. As you can see, all my gender string values converted into numbers. So just click here. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next, I should go to do gender and I should do some labeling issue here. So 0 for the female, okay, and 1 for the male. Okay, so this is my coding scheme. Just click here and just come to here. Okay, so just click this button. You will see gender female. Just click here and you can see the values. Okay, so I'm gonna do a similar thing for the education and also for the marital status. Okay, let's go ahead for the education. First of all, I should go to transform, recode into same variable. Okay, and let's reset this one. Then I should select the education. I should move it to the variable window, then hit the old and new values. Okay, so for the old values, let me copy from my Excel. Okay, the lowest value should be high school and below. Okay, so I should copy high school and below, okay, as the old value here. So it should be 0. Just remember my coding scheme. Okay, then I should add. Okay, then my second category was the bachelor degree. I should copy the bachelor. Okay, so my old value is bachelor and my new value will be 1. Just click add. And my last value should be graduate, copy it. And my old value should be graduate and my new value should be 2. It was my coding scheme. Okay, just hit the continue and hit the OK. Okay, so then it is ready. I should also go to do my variable view. Okay, then I should, assign a values and label also here. So for the, let's start the latest one. 2 was the graduate. Okay, so click add. 1 was the bachelor degree. Okay, so write it, bachelor's degree. Okay, and should be this one. Okay, I think I made a mistake. Okay, bachelor degree. Now I am good. Okay, and the 1 should be, 0 should be high school and below, right? so let me go to it. Okay, add and click OK. Okay, so let's see it. Okay, now we have the education. As you can see, it is coded. Just click this button. So you will see, okay, education, labels, and also values. Okay, it's good. Okay, let me short it. Okay, and my last value was the marital status, right? So just remember my coding scheme: 0 for married, 1 for single. Okay, so it is easy. I shall go transform again, record into the same variable, just reset this one, then I shall move the marital status to the right hand, just collect all the new values. Okay, what was my coding scheme? 0 for married. Okay, so 0 for married, okay, married, and it should be 0. Just click OK, and single should be 1. Okay, single, and it should be 1. Okay, it's ready. Okay, just click OK, and I should also go to do variable view in order to make some labeling. Okay, 0 for married, and 1 for the single. Okay, single. Okay, just click OK and see. Let's go to the data view and see the. Click this button. As you can see, all of my values, just coded, as the numeric value. Okay, so my variable are ready. Just double check the level of measurement. Gender should be nominal, education should be ordinal, right? And age should be scale. It's correct. And marital status should be nominal. So my data is almost ready for analyzing. Okay, so also guys, you can use coding with another option. Okay, you can do it also via transform, and you will see the automatic recode. Okay, then you can also use this option as well. Okay, this is second option. Okay, so let's go to my SPSS. So I did this one, importing data from Excel into SPSS. It's done. Coding and assigning value and labels. It's done. And the step 4, data transformation, recoding the reversed items. So what is that? So first of all, let's go to do my questionnaire. Okay, just take a look at these items. Okay, so when you read the first one, I will be very happy to spend the rest of my career in this organization. This is a positive meaning. Okay, positive statement. Just look at the second one. It's also positive statement. Okay, I really feel as if these organization problems are my own. Okay, it's also positive statements. But what about the third one and fifth one? Okay, I do not feel like part of the family in my organization. And also for the fifth, I do not feel a strong sense of belonging to my organization. So number 3 and number 5 is a kind of reverse items. Reverse item. I mean, if a respondent gives a 5 to the first statement, first item, actually he or she should give actually 1 or 2 for the fifth and third variable or item. So because they are reverse item. Okay, so they are reverse phrased actually. For that reason, before proceeding with my statistical analysis, first of all, I should recode this kind of reverse items. If you have some reverse items in your questionnaire, in your survey, first of all, we should recode them. So in my case, as you see, my third and fifth items are reverse coded items. For that reason, I should recode these variable in SPSS. Okay, to do that, guys, I shall go to SPSS, transform, okay, recode into same variable, okay, and then just reset it, and I should move my reverse items, which was commitment 3 and commitment 5. Okay, you should move your reverse item in this window. Okay, then hit the old and new values. Okay, so my old value 1 should be 5 because I'm gonna recode it in reverse. Okay, just click add. My 2 should be 4, 3 should be 3, 4 should be 2, okay, and 5 should be 1. Okay, so just double check it. 1 2 3 4 5, 5 4 3 2 1. It's okay. So hit the continue, hit the OK. Okay, now it's ready. So I recode my reverse item. Okay, so it's ready. Okay, go to do is PowerPoint again. So what is my next step? Data transformation, creating a new variable by taking means. So what I'm gonna do? So just go to do my PDF questionnaire. So as you can see, these first 5 items actually, represent the commitment, and the second 6 items represent the commitment, and the last 4 Likert item represents the job satisfaction. So I should take the means of these items in order to create new composite variable. It's a kind of aggregation. Okay, so to do that, guys, I shall go to transform, then compute variable. Okay, then just look at the function group. I shall find the statistic here. Okay, statistical. Then I should move the mean to the numeric expression. Just click the mean and click this arrow. Okay, so instead of question mark, I should move my related items between these parentheses. So double click commitment 1, double click, double click, double click, double click. Okay, and we have the our items. So I will take the means of these 5 items in order to create new variable. Okay, so I should put comma between the variable, comma, 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 and comma. It's ready. So what I'm gonna do, I should write a name for this aggregation. Let's say commitment. Okay, so let's say commitment. Okay, so then I shall click the OK. Go to the data view. At the end of the data view, okay, we shall see my new variable. Okay, so this is my new variable, commitment. Okay, also I shall do same thing for the citizenship and for the satisfaction. Okay, just in order to save time, I will ignore this one. Okay, let's go to do other step, which is the last step, data transformation, creating a new variable by grouping. So let's say I measure my age variable. Let's go to the Spss. Okay, so this is my age variable. As you can see, it is measured in terms of racial level. Let's say I'm gonna make some groups by using this variable. Okay, age groups. How can I do that? It is very easy. So first of all, I shall go to transform. Then I shall go to, in this time, recode into different variable. Just click this one. Okay, and then okay, move the age to the right hand window. Okay, then okay, give a new name for this variable. Let's say age group. Okay, then click the change and click the old and new values. So let's say my first group will be, let's say 30 age and below should be my first group. Okay, then I should just click range lowest through value. Okay, I will write here 30 and below, and it should be my first group. Let's say my first group should be 0. Okay, just click here, And my second group, let's say between 31, age of 31 and 40, okay, will be my second group. Then I should assign for this group 1, okay, my second group. And let's say my third group will be ranged, okay, let's say from 41 and above, okay. So I will just write here 41, okay, and for the new value I will just assign 2, okay. So that will be my third group. Just click the continue and hit the OK. So let's go to do my data. As you can see, my SPSS create a new variable with the name of age group, okay. So I should also tell the SPSS about my coding scheme. So I should come here, okay. Then for the 0, what was my coding scheme? 30 and below, okay. And my second group was coded as the value 1, and it should be between 31 and 40, right? And my last group was, okay, 2, value 2, and my label was, let's say 41 and above. Okay. So by using my age ratio level, I create the new grouping variable, okay. Okay, so just click here. Okay, now we can see, let's go to do data view and click this button to see the, okay, labels and values, okay. So it is ready. So guys, I finished also this one. Now I think my data is ready in order to conduct some further analysis like frequencies, descriptive, correlation, regression, reliability, validity, or something like that. Okay, thank you for your attention. See you on the next video.